It all began with an epiphany. After 30 years of work and volunteering, at the age of 51, I was sitting on my deck watching the sunset over the horizon, and it hit me. Life is moving so fast. And if I want a different future, I was going to have to do something different. The next day, I woke up and I started looking into colleges. That evening, I approached my wife and asked her what she thought about me going back to school. She was elated about the idea of me investing in myself. Nancy Duarte, in her article titled "Communication, Good Leadership is About Communicating Why," stated that communicating the why is critical when asking people to change course. My wife just looked at me, and she could see in my eyes that after 30 years of work and volunteering and giving the opportunity to have others reach their goals and dreams, it was time for me to be able to do the same. So after a year of general ed at a community college, I enrolled and transferred to CSU. Welcome to the 2024 commencement ceremony for Colorado State University Global Campus. My name is Leo Stewart. I have been asked to prepare a speech and presentation as a result of my hard work over the past couple of years as I pursued my Bachelor's of Science in Project Management with a specialization in construction management. The past couple of years have been filled with obstacles and challenges, especially as I have sought to balance full-time work, full-time school, volunteer work, and a family. Best-selling author and motivational speaker Roger Crawford says, "Being challenged in life is inevitable. Being defeated is optional." In the time I attended CSU, I have dealt with many obstacles and challenges. In fact, in the first few weeks of attending CSU, I had to deal with my mother's Parkinson's, who has Parkinson's disease, having a stroke. My mother-in-law, who has blood cancer, falling and needing surgery. My daughter being rushed to the ER twice for her health status. I received a promotion at work, so learning new responsibilities and duties while training the person who took my position of his duties and responsibilities. As I describe my journey to you of how I achieved my goals of earning my bachelor's degree, I will focus my time management skill on my time management skills, both personally and professionally, my leadership traits, my power of influence, my leadership style, the use of ethical communication to influence. When I started listening to the lecture on time management fundamentals, I realized I had been in chaos a long time. At my job, it was not uncommon for me to start one job and then, before finishing that job, start another job. It was everything of like working, because everything was an emergency. There was no planning, there was no organization, it was pure chaos. In this course, I had learned that how to use a calendar and how to plan my week to eliminate the chaos and to become organized in my office and especially on my desk. In the article by Xavier Perteret titled 5 Qualities to Cultivate on Your Path to Leadership, Perteret states that the following 5 qualities are key for being a great leader who is trusted and who leads others well: confidence, integrity, communication, goal setting, and positivity. Those skills I was challenged to discover that what my leadership traits are by Dr. Jazar. I discovered that I possess the qualities that Perteret outlined in this article. I also realized that I need to spend more time better developing the skills of communication and positivity. Dr. Jazar, in my ORG3 class, challenged the class in a discussion board post to reflect on an individual who had profoundly influenced us in some point in our lives. The person that came to mind for me was a teacher in high school. His name was Tiny Hill. I was a junior representative for the student council, and Tiny was the instructor for that course, for that class. He would give me responsibilities that were beyond what I was capable of, and he believed that I would be able to complete them. He made them hard on purpose to stretch me, and he expected good results. And in that, he taught me to be a leader. He possessed the ability described by Coleshaw and Gorea in their article, Leaders Produce Leaders and Managers Produce Followers, as the ability to get extraordinary achievements from ordinary people. I was just an ordinary high school kid, but his belief in me caused me to reach for heights and accomplish tasks that were extraordinary. My leadership style emphasizes trust and engagement and seeks to involve people who are effective by procedures and policy. David Carlin, in his article titled, "What Type of Leader Are You?" describes democratic leaders as leaders who balance decision-making responsibility between the group and the leader. This style suits me as I work in an environment where I hire experts and contractors to complete portions of projects as I manage the overall progress of multiple projects. In addition of being a leader at work, I am also blessed to be the father of 4 children. They all have high morals and ethical behavior. As a parent, I find that the 5 principles outlined by the American Psychological Association, which benefits the which are beneficence and non-maleficence, fidelity and responsibility, integrity, justice, and respect for people's rights and dignities are important characteristics for life. I also believe they are important for honest, ethical communication, especially as we seek to influence others in a positive way. Being kind and good, seeking to not do harm, being faithful and responsible, being fair, and being a respecter of rights makes a person honest and ethical. When my children were younger, I often told my children, integrity is something you do when nobody is looking. I wanted to instill in them the idea that doing the right thing simply because it's the right thing to do is a valuable trait to possess. When communicating with others, especially in a work situation, it is critically important that our communication is honest, creates an environment of trust and openness, shows respect to others, and strives to work towards the common good. My first course at CSU Global taught me how to better communicate not only my objectives, but also to the importance of ethics in relationships and in the corporation for which I work. I am a person, as I look forward to the future part of my journey, I ask myself, whom do I want to be? In answering this, I considered all the lessons I have learned from CSU Global, within my classes, from my instructors, and about myself as I balanced work, school, and family life. This is the vision I see for myself in the future. I am a person who is organized and able to use my time wisely and efficiently. I am an effective leader who can motivate others through my power of influence. I am a person who can communicate my goals and plan clearly to others so deadlines can be met and goals can be achieved. I continue to learn new things and grow as a manager, a coworker, a father, a husband, a son, a volunteer, and a friend. My plans are to give back to the community by helping those who are not able to help themselves, and to help to improve the world we live in, one project at a time. Influencing others along the way to be the best they can be and to give back to this world as well. Before I close, I would like to thank my friends, colleagues, CSU Global faculty, and family. This journey to successfully achieve my bachelor's degree was not easy and could not have been done without you. I would personally like to thank my boss, Antonio Cabrera, for encouraging me and for allowing me to fit the pursuit of higher education into my work week. I would also like to thank Dr. Jazar for giving me the confidence I need that very first semester when it seemed that I might not be able to handle it. Your encouragement made a huge difference in the way I believe in myself. I would also like to thank my wife for supporting me in every way, and my children for encouraging me through every trial. They say it takes a community to raise a child. The same could be said in encouraging an adult to achieve their goals. Today, together, we have succeeded. Thank you.